Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice coconut water, very refreshing indeed. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode, we were getting some more prisoners, specifically of the high risk and indeed legendary category. We obviously placed down this for building. We had some money wars, which is pretty much solved now, mainly because of the introduction of the high risk inmates there, but obviously that brings its own set of challenges. So as you can see, the solitary in the yard has got quite a number of it's got quite a bit of interest, and we can see also the sniper here who appears to not understand the training provided. Maybe there wasn't one. Yeah, so what's happened is it looks like Gibbs has... I don't think Gibbs is kicked off. I think Gibbs is actually being under attack. Yeah, I think they're under attack, and that's probably because they are a snitch. Now, I can initiate a guard response here, which we will do that. However, not much we can really do at this stage. And, yeah, they've been taken out. So, even with free fire on, with the snipers trying to take out the people, yeah, assigned to... I say these being assigned to a Gibbs. Yeah, the guys attacking Gibbs, and we have a guard that's assigned to them. Sadly, we weren't able to do anything there. We do have this person here. This is Wayne Neugen, prison number 1878299. Unknown reputations. Wonder what that could be. Well, it could be anything. That's the whole definition of that, really. It's unknown. It's unlikely to be foodie, though, isn't it, considering what's just happened there. So there you go. It says they are going to the hearse. Is there a different hearse? No, it's the old school hearse. So cracking on with the building here. It must be close to finished because our capacity is 108. So a lot of these will be fully done. But because it's one big building, it takes a little while to do. Now I should also point out as well that with things like, yeah, we can see no trucks are coming in to deliver more things, which means by definition all of the items that we need to build that is in here. So I think any second now that will be completed. Any second now. Any second now. Any second now. Ah, there we go. Cool. So, it is done. Let me go ahead and wire these up. So, we'll wire it to the back and crack on with all of that. I'm tempted just to do that, actually, considering that that's probably what the next thing we'll do after the other area here is built. Let's see what happens. And water will also be ran. We might as well do that while we are building, which I think that goes to there. I think that's correct. I think that is correct. There we are. So clicky clicky draggy draggy down at the bottom. And there we are. So that's now in. Power's on. Let's get some wiring. Wiring, connections. Top CCTV camera is... Oh, well, sorry. Monitor is full. That one's got 2. That one's got 4. So what sort of heresy is this? I don't know why I've done it like that. Yeah, why them over there? Yeah. Past me was obviously not paying attention. But it matters not, as long as the CCTV cameras are active. And here is some more prisoners. Specifically, there's Benjamin Underwood, returning to the facility. So we can't have done a very good job in being rehabilitated. I wonder how many years of a life sentence he's had. There's... Yeah, I'm just checking... Anyone that says snitch or ex-law enforcement, if it says assigned guard there, or it says assigned guard, we know they haven't done that. The Clegg knows, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. There's a federal witness. Sean Cadwell. Potential CI there. This is Wayne will recruit. So they've obviously been put in solitary for their actions down here. And there's another ex-law enforcement. I can already see someone following them anywhere. So that's about right. I mean, there are probably some others as well, but... Oh, hang on. It is kicking off again! And this time... it appears that... have they attacked Keevil? Most likely they're attacking Keevil. So assigning the guards to that has worked out. What I would really, really like is stun buttons. But guess what? That ain't going to happen. Not with this build anyway. This is the opposite of the high-tech stuff. We've gone low-tech. I'm impressed by the lack of people trying to escape. Oh. And it appears that Tim Clegg here had a barbed wire bat, I think. But again, they've just been taken out immediately. So yeah, solitary is not a punishment that is deterring people. We need a protective custody. We do need a protective custody. But I mean... yeah, is that something we can build in this one? No, we really can't. We can't. Right, let's go for then this area. So this is going to be, again, another clone. I have a feeling that, for a start, I've measured it wrong. That should be better. Yes. And that lines up. So most likely they're going to dismantle these CCTV cameras, but we'll see how we get on there. I'm going to do a couple of things. Firstly, we are going to unlock non-lethal sniper, not that we run it anywhere. We are going to go for... do you want to go for legal prep? Farming and forestry will unlock. Recycling initiative. Should have picked the recycling initiative a while ago. Death row, execution liability. That's something we probably will have in this facility. Legal prep, 50 grand. Every prison runs into problems every now and then, and some of them come with fairly big consequences. Your lawyer will start the paperwork to help. Get the hit if something go wrong, but this needs to be done in advance. We are going to run legal prep, but not legal defense. Yeah, legal defense is basically your emergency. It takes 72 hours to run legal prep, and then you've got essentially a grace. If there would be a failure state, you get a sort of like a nod and a pass. The legal defense is 50 grand, and then in 3 hours, whatever failure state, which is normally a 24-hour timer, it just magically goes away. Your power station is overloaded. Yes, yes it is. And I'm not too sure what I can do about it. Because once that goes in, we're going to have some bother, aren't we? We are going to have some bother. Let's say supercapacitor is what we need. What I might do is I might put a temporary building in here for the power station, for a second power station. Oh! And it appears Aston Rogers is kicking off again. Okay. I've got a key card. And looks like Astro the dog is certainly not stopping in their duty. But we have lost a couple of guards. One guard, and I think it was just one guard and yeah, something else. At least the doggo and this dog handler hasn't been taken out. Okay, so all this is in. Just waiting for, I guess, this to be built. The problem we have is that this is going to be overloaded. Okay, I'm going to dismantle this and prioritise the dismantling of that. I don't know why I need to do all of them, just that bit. Prioritise the dismantling of that. So this will not have power. Now here's the thing. Can we put the power station outside? It doesn't say we can't. I did think on... In the past, is it a problem? I don't know. But I'm going to alter the grid. This will be our temporary thing. I mean, we could go for green energy as well. We could go for green energy, couldn't we? But I always said I like the idea of this bit here to be empty. Like it is the big perimeter wall. Well, it's actually not perimeter wall, but it's the big perimeter just to protect and be secure. But in light of what's happening, do we not do that and go for green energy? There's no reason why we can't. Other than just story-wise. No, not at this stage. It doesn't really fit the theme that we're aiming for. I might change my mind about that one. I might change my mind. But, yeah, we'll see how we get on. So, obviously the workers are mainly prioritising the building of this, which is totally understandable, because that's what we've ordered them to do. Oh, there's our power. We might be able to get that sorted. Another bit of fighting here. Prisoner steal. Yeah, I can imagine punching a showerhead, getting soaking wet and being tased. That is definitely a deterrent, isn't it? Definitely a deterrent. So I've ordered some more capacitors around here. We can see cup distribution provides control where prison ingredients. Just because we got farming. We unlocked it. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to use it, but it is what it is. As for intake, turning off that legendary prisoner thing. We're just going to keep MaxSec open. There's also Supermax, but we're not running that yet. When it comes to expansion, we may. And why is there being an order there? What's happening here? That dog handler is glitched. There we go. Sorted. Sorted, fixed, job done. Is there anything else we need in here? Well, it's based on needs. And no, I don't think there is. One of the things I think would benefit the facility is bookcases? Bookshelves, I think. Rows of bookshelves. We'll run that. There's early prisoner release, which is good. And looks like they didn't refund. Lawrence, reformed. Found work in the town's factory. Early. Found work in the town's factory. The chief. One of the teachers we bring in, the inmates has been smuggling huge amounts of contraband. Ah, so a search will be in order. So we'll do that shortly. Or tonight. So, we still haven't gone under that reoffending rate of 30%. We're on 39% now. It's going up. Yeah, that's that max sec. Let me just turn medium sec back on and try and get the balance about right. And another death. What on earth? Hughes, volatile. Attack prisoner, serious injury, murder. Tim Waymark. And Simon Grant. What? I mean, did they not like him because he's a foodie? Or is other factors in play? Not too sure what we could do about that other than just putting a patrol around there. Let's check out over here. How's that getting on? It actually looks to be fairly secure. Although, I don't really know exactly what's going on there. Your power station is seriously overloaded. Yes, it is. And there will be some problems potentially. And it's still kicking off. There's Al Fingers Lindsay. Alistair, again, the head's different than this one. I think, if I remember rightly, Al is... Were they the sound guy for the game? I can't remember. Ah. Brilliant. Right, that's not good. So the majority, it seems, of prisoners have headed to the north and went to the canteen here, which is currently not serving food. And I can't right-click to remove the object thing because it'll stop the building, and that's just going to cause more problems. Right, okay, fine. We'll have to do something about that one. So, what I'm tempted to do is that person been doing something that they shouldn't? I don't know. What we're going to have to do is, well, basically get it built sooner rather than later. More workers in order. I mean, we had 20 at one point, I think. We might have even had more. But removed them for reasons. Let's set up... Oh, I can't even set up patrols, really. Shake down all sectors. 667 places. There's a tunnel. And there's Martin Johnson, who has got a set of shears and has made it through the first door. Wow. So was that them? That was them. How curious. There's a set of shears. I wonder where they've got that. Oh, it's going to be thrown in. I don't know why I'm asking that question. Oh my good grief. Look at the scene. Look at the scene of that. Fountain pen. Shears. Shears are simply... They are simply in existence. Smuggled by prisoner 2.6 hours ago. We don't even know. There's the owner there, which tried to escape, but I don't even know how they've come to be. We also have... Interesting. This is cash here. Prison number 187822693. Killed by a sniper with a sniper rifle. Instigator. Ah, that's probably what's happened. Is that Adam Clegg? Instigator. Yeah. And the guard, because we have free fire, has not used less lethal. Oh my good grief. I mean, I don't know what I expected from high risk, but it was not this. Let me stop that shakedown. I'm guessing, that, when we had the, when we had the shears, that could have been the event. That sniper's got long range. How'd they manage to get in there as well? Felix Donnelly in the staff-only area. And it certainly is set to staff-only. Not that that is set to staff-only, which is what it should be. How curious. Yeah, so it's kicking off there. It's kicking off up here. Is this genuinely food related? Not necessarily, no. There's some medium needs. And that's been stopped. But because this isn't built, there's not much I can really do about it. Danger level is flying up. Unnecessarily searched recently. Could have just been a combination of that. Really. I think it might be. There's Xander. Alexander Xander Henderson. With again different face. That's Crystal's face, I think. From but was it the elf one? The Christmas hat one? I don't know. There's again prisoner intake, which is good. Danger level is going up, but needs are slowly going down on some things. Right, for a start, staff. Gonna assign more. Gonna get more cooks. More guards. More armed guards. And we'll see if I can set patrols. So there is a patrol around here. which is magenta. And it's across, down, and around. And assigned armed guards. Yes, we can do that. So this is almost built. It must be. Because they're not bringing in... Most stuff isn't being brought in. So why are they fighting around here? Volatile? They've put the hand up for sure. Yeah, okay. That's a name. We've got a couple of... Bit of punctuation for a name there. Fine. The prisoner formerly known as something. How we're doing over here? Not well, because there's no power. Let me fix that. There's the power. We'll prioritise the building of that. And the building, they need water as well. We'll run that in a second. Power station is seriously overloaded, but I do plan on removing some of it from that one. So that is now activated. There is Aston again. Who, yes, is definitely... What? Is that a dog handler? Yeah. So they're definitely being looked after there. I don't think the dog... Oh, hang on. So the dog handler is dead. So Tori, the dog here, is not giving in. They are... Yeah. Can we tell them to move? What? Oh, okay. So I can't sack the dog. Oh. And I can't tell them to move. I wonder if we can heal them through it. Or whether or not the dog is just not giving up. It doesn't look like a savage beast. But that's one of the things that can happen when the dog handler goes. And there's our legendary prisoner also gone. And with that, I think we'll leave it there. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. And it's contained a lot of that. Combination of a couple of things. Food, searches, legendary prisoners, just the combination, like I say, a lot of things there. But hopefully, once this is built, we can get the power back on track. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. And we do need to, as a priority next episode, plumb and wire this in. Get some more stuff added to the power station. This temporary one. Maybe, yeah, probably this grid around here, I think. Something like that. And then realistically, it's just the yard and the other cell blocks, which we will not be filling up with legendary or high-risk prisoners because we've got enough on our hands. And we do need to shake down as well at some point. Yeah, we'll sort that out once everything's cooled down a bit. Hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series as far as always. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.